Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, and very good morning to all the viewers on this live telecast via UiTM Cawangan Johor's official YouTube channel. Yang berbahagia, Profesor Dr. Teknologis Dr. Hajar Rozia Muhammad Jano, Vice Chancellor of University Technology Mara. Yang berbahagia, Profesor Dr. Hermanto Siregar, Rector of Perbanas Institute. Yang berbahagia, Dr. Istianingsih Sastro Diharjo, the Dean of Universitas Bayangkara. Yang berbahagia, Dr. Kusumaning Tuti S. Sotiono, Chairman of STIE Indonesia Banking School. Yang berusaha, Profesor Madya Dr. Akmal Aini Uthman, Deputy Rector Academic and the Acting Rector of UiTM Johor Branch. Yang berusaha, Tuan Haji Muhammad Suhaimi Abdul Hamid, CEO of Standard Chartered SADC Malaysia. Members of the State Executive Committee, UiTM Johor Branch, our distinguished guests, invited guests, participants of the conference, and all in attendance. Welcome to the opening ceremony of the 7th International Accounting and Business Conference, IABC 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a moment to observe the National Anthem Negaraku before we begin the event. Distinguished guests, my name is Sofwa Matnawi, your host for today's ceremony. And to seek for blessings for our event, I would like to invite Al-Fadil Ustaz Luqmanul Hakim bin Zaharul, Executive Officer of Islamic Affairs, UiTM Johor Branch, to lead the Doa recitation. Dear viewers, we would like to apologize for the technical error. We shall proceed with the event, inshallah. First of all, thank you very much, Al-Fadil Ustaz Luqmanul Hakim, for the Dua recitation. Distinguished guests, today marks the beginning of the 7th IABC, organized by UiTM Johor Branch Skamat Campus, in collaboration with Perbanas Institute, Universitas Bayangkara, and Indonesia Banking School. With the theme towards commercialization of accounting and business synergy, a symbiotic collaboration between academic and industry, we are honored to be joined by presenters from universities and other institutions who will share their research findings on 3 tracks. Track 1, accounting; track 2, finance and economy; and track 3, Islamic finance. We look forward to enhancing our knowledge and experience through forum and parallel sessions, which will run until the 10th of September 2022. Without further ado, okay, so as of now, we are still sorting out some technical issues, so please stay tuned. For your information, this conference is a biannual event, and this is the 7th series of the conference.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Yang berbahagia, Profesor Datuk TS Dr. Hajar Roziah Muhammad Jano, Vice Chancellor Universiti Teknologi Mara. Yang berbahagia, Profesor Dr. Hermanto Siriga, Rektor Perbanas Institute. Yang berbahagia, Dr. Istiani Singh Sastra Diharjo, Dekan Universitas Bayangkara. Yang berbahagia, Dr. Kusumani Diti S. Tiotiano, Chairman of STI Indonesia Banking School. Yang berbahagia, Tuan Haji Muhammad Suhaimi Abdul Hamid, CEO of Standard Chartered Sadiq Malaysia, Ahli Jawatankuasa Eksekutif Negeri UiTM Cawangan Johor, Div-Div Kehormat, para tetamu jemputan, peserta persidangan IABC kali yang ke-7. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. It is an honor for me, on behalf of the organizers, University Teknologi Mara Cawangan Johor, and our collaboration partners, Perbanas Institute, Universitas Bayangkara, and Indonesia Banking School, to extend our warm welcome to the 7th International Accounting and Business Conference, IABC 2022. The theme of this year's IABC is towards commercialization of accounting and business synergy, the symbiotic collaboration between academic and industry. Academic and industry collaboration is now the agenda of all higher learning institutions, including UiTM. University needs to step ahead and cannot work in silos to remain competitive and relevant as a workforce producer. The pandemic COVID-19 has driven the changes in the global economy, including the way we act and work. The synergy between academia and industry will bridge between parties' expectation as well as be able to stimulate new ideas and opportunities and improve current practices theoretically and practically. We are now living in the world of uncertainty, inflation problem, health issues problem, political uncertainty, and governance problem. These issues have urged and intensified diversity in the roles and applications in business and accounting practices. The roles in business and accounting becoming more challenging. For instance, pandemic COVID-19 has driven us to online platforms, switching our common traditional way. Without the industry invention and innovation in the teaching delivery tools, universities perhaps face difficulties in delivering the lectures as well as to interact with the students. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, moving towards Sustainable Development Goals (SDG) issued by the United Nations is the ultimate of the business goals. We are bounded to pursue to the SDG goals. Academic and industry need to align their goals and strategies in relating areas, especially in terms of academic excellence and business growth, with good governance toward SDG to achieve a more sustainable future. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, speakers, and participants, the 7th International Accounting and Business Conference, IABC 2022, is a platform for sharing and communicating the current practices within the ambit of Islamic finance, finance and economics, accounting, management and marketing, as well as information science. The 3 days conference provides an opportunity for practitioners, researchers, academicians, and policymakers to collaborate within accounting and business and to come together in an interchange of knowledge and ideas. A keynote speech will be addressed by the CEO of Standard Chartered, Sadiq Malaysia today. During the 3 days conference, more than 90% are to be presented. We hope that this conference provides an avenue for high quality rapid research to be published as a recognition for its achievement. Furthermore, I hope the issues raised during the conference will motivate us to learn and understand more, hence participate in similar events like IABC in the future. I would also like to express my sincere appreciation to all sponsors for their generous contribution and support for the 7th IABC 2022. I also would like to take this opportunity to congratulate and thanks the organizing committee for making this event a successful one. Last but not least, I wish that all the participants will enjoy the experience and gain valuable knowledge. It is hoped that the researchers, academicians, industry players, and policymakers in the field of accounting and business will be able to build up and expand their networking. Finally, I wish everyone a successful conference. Enjoy the conference and thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you Yang Berusaha Profesor Dr. Akmal Aini Othman, Deputy Rector Academic, who is also the Acting Rector of UiTM Johor Branch, for the warm welcome and the inspiring speech. Before we proceed, once again, on behalf of the organizer, we would like to apologize for the technical error. Dear esteemed academicians, we have now come to the highlight of the event. To officiate the opening of IABC 2022, we shall now listen to the launching address by the Vice Chancellor of University Technology Mara, Professor Datuk Technologist Dr. Hajar Rosia Muhammad Chano.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Yang berbahagia Profesor Dr. Hermanto Siregar, Rektor Perbanas Institute. Yang berbahagia Dr. Istianingsih Sastro Diharjo, Dekan Universitas Bayangkara. Yang berbahagia Dr. Kusumaning Tuti S. Tiono, Chairman of STIE Indonesia Banking School. Yang berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Akmal Aini Osman, Timbalan Rektor Hal Ehwal Akademik yang menjalankan tugas-tugas rektor UiTM Cawangan Johor, yang berusaha Tuan Haji Muhammad Suhaimi Abdul Hamid, CEO of Standard Chartered Sadiq Malaysia, keluarga besar Universiti Teknologi Mara UiTM Cawangan Johor yang berada bersama kita pada hari ini, para tetamu jemputan, peserta-peserta persidangan IABC kali ke-7 atau the 7th International Accounting and Business Conference IABC 2022. Hadirin yang saya hormati sekalian, saya bersyukur kehadrat Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala kerana dengan limpah kurnianya dapat kita berhimpun bersama-sama dalam majlis perasmian the 7th International Accounting and Business Conference IABC 2022. Terlebih dahulu, saya ingin mengucapkan syabas kepada pihak UiTM Cawangan Johor yang bekerjasama dengan Perbanas Institute, Universitas Bhayangkara dan Indonesia Banking School dalam acara yang bertujuan untuk merancakkan lagi perkongsian ilmu dan memperkenalkan inovasi serta peluang baharu dalam bidang perakaunan dan perniagaan. Hadirin yang dihormati sekalian, bagi meneruskan majlis, izinkan saya untuk berucap dalam bahasa Inggeris. Ladies and gentlemen, good day everyone, and thank you for being here at the opening ceremony of the 7th International Accounting and Business Conference, IABC 2022. Congratulations to UiTM Cawangan Johor and its partners from Indonesia, Perbanas Institute, Universitas Bhayangkara, and Indonesia Banking School for organising this year's event. I am happy that despite the disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic in the last 2 years, technology has enabled us to gather virtually for the conference. Digital technology has certainly helped us adjust to new norms and ease the transition we have had to make to thrive in a world beyond the pandemic. In UiTM, we strive to reset, recover, and restore our UiTM 2025 Strategic Plan, or better known as GRU 2025. As the largest comprehensive university in Malaysia, with 34 campuses across the country, which consists of one main campus, 12 state campuses, and 21 satellite campuses, we have to be vigilant of disruptions. With our 17 faculties, 7 academic centres, 2 colleges of studies, and over 900,000 graduates, we at UiTM have had to readjust our initial targets, plans, and initiatives in our efforts to be relevant in the face of changes that are taking place around us. Hence, conferences such as IABC will allow for a more robust, evidence-based, and scientifically driven discussion to take place between academia and industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme chosen for this year's conference, towards commercialization of accounting and business synergy, a symbiotic collaboration between academic and industry, is indeed timely and relevant as the challenge brought about by global competition and the changing emphasis on research and development R&D is growing. Strategic alliances have been growing in numbers between universities and industries with the intent of mainly funding joint research programs in exchange for options on the results of research that might solve practical business problems. Furthermore, as institutions of higher education, we are an important part of a cooperative agreement that engages in finding innovative, sustainable solutions. These solutions must be economically viable alternatives to complex, fundamental industrial problems. I personally hope that by engaging in more meaningful, lively discourses and debates, UiTM as well as our counterparts from Indonesia and neighbouring countries too will be recognised and acknowledged for our expertise and prowess in financial related matters. To all participants, may you have plenty of inspiring and insightful discussion at this year's conference. On that note, and in the name of Almighty Allah, most beneficent, most merciful, I hereby declare the 7th International Accounting and Business Conference IABC 2022 officially open. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you Yang Berbahagia Profesor Datuk Technologist Dr. Hajah Roziah Mohamad Jano, the Vice Chancellor of UiTM, for the inspirational speech and for officiating our conference. I hope the speech by the Vice Chancellor has given us the impetus to strive for excellence in our research endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, to give you a better understanding of what the International Accounting and Business Conference entails, we will now watch the official content montage specially prepared for you by the organizing committee. Dear viewers, I hope you enjoyed the montage that we displayed just now. So now we are going to move on to the next agenda in the event. I would like to invite all of you to listen to the keynote speech by our invited speaker, the CEO of Standard Chartered Sadiq Malaysia. Please welcome Yang Berusaha, Tuan Haji Muhammad Suhaimi Abdul Hamid.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk TS Dr. Hajah Roziah Mohamad Jano, Naib Kansellor Universiti Teknologi Mara. Yang berbahagia Profesor Dr. Hermanto Siriga, Direktur Perbahanas Institute. Yang berbahagia Dr. Istian Ningsih Sastro Dilharjo, Dekan Universitas Bahayangkara. Yang berbahagia Dr. Kusumaningtuti S. Sontiano, Chairman SIE Indonesia Banking School. Yang berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Akmal Aini Osman, Timbalan Rektor Hal Ehwal Akademik. yang menjalankan tugas-tugas Direktor UiTM Cawangan Johor, yang dihormati ahli-ahli jawatan kuasa eksekutif Negeri UiTM Cawangan Johor, Div-Div terhormat, para tetamu jemputan, peserta-peserta persidangan IABC kali ke-7 atau the 7th International Accounting and Business Conference IABC 2022. Good morning and thank you for taking time out to join us today. On behalf of UiTM and Standard Chartered Sadi Malaysia, it brings me a great delight to welcome you to the 7th International Accounting and Business Conference. The topic of our conference today, towards commercialization of accounting and business synergy, a symbolic collaboration between the academic industry is most fitting. Ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia business must embrace the environmental, social and governance ESG agenda to boost their reputational and competitive advantage. A strong ESG proposition can create value and help companies tap and expand into new markets. Opportunities are emerging rapidly for businesses with ESG adoption that are in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal (SDGs). This creates more room for businesses to reach greater height while contributing to a greater good for the future. Greater collaboration between the regulators, private sectors, and the academic division is central in advancing the sustainability agenda. I am proud to note that our regulators, Bank Negara Malaysia, Security Commissions, and Bursa Malaysia are committed in spearheading the ESG journey from a policy-making perspective, with a then set the right tone to achieve the national sustainability goals. To cite an example, the Sustainability Reporting Guide issued by Bursa Malaysia provide guidance on how to embed sustainability and help to identify, evaluate, and manage the material EES risks and opportunities. The guide is designed to provide listed issuers with information, among others, why sustainability is important and how it makes good business sense. Secondly, how to embed sustainability into the conversations. Finally, selecting themes and indicators for disclosure. In addition to that, Bank Negara Malaysia has introduced a value-based implementation community of practitioners that focus on strengthening the role and impact of Islamic finance by delivering the intended outcome of Sharia through practices, conduct, and offerings that generate positive and sustainable impact to the economy, community, and environment. I'm proud to say that Standard Chartered Sadi Malaysia is heading and also leading members of the BBI initiative, that we are also a member in the Joint Committee of Climate Change, jointly led by Bank Negara and Security Commissions Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, as one of the Islamic financial institutions in Malaysia, Standard Chartered Sadi continue to add value to Malaysia clients through our international network across Asia, Africa, and Middle East. With our global network in depth local knowledge, we play a significant role in Malaysia's growth story and remain focused in providing various financial solutions in helping businesses navigate challenges. Being an international Islamic bank, we offer banking services that are innovative and fully Sharia compliant, promoting BBI and sustainability. To uphold the Maqasid Sharia, there's no element riba, gharar, and maisir, and all Islamic financial products are structured based on trade flows and assets. With the proposition of these elements, Islamic financial system uniquely contributes to economic growth process in terms of profit sharing principle, which foster equity in income distribution, leading to a social justice and long-term economic growth. The above can be achieved if we have the right resource and talent that's equipped with the understanding of SDG and ESG, of which these requirements are to embedded into the accounting standard, operation, marketing, and even for the strategic management. As a company shifts toward integrating sustainability into their core business strategies, educational institutions, particularly the business faculty like UiTM, and also the others higher education in other part of the world, need to place high importance and embed ESG into their core curriculum so that all graduating students have understanding and how sustainability can be helpful framework regardless of whether they are going to pursue a career in sustainability specifically. Equipping, equipping students with the knowledge, understanding skills, and developing the next generation of innovators and leaders can potentially provide the change needed and create a real impact in the journey to a sustainable future. I look forward to an interesting and insightful conference ahead. With that, I will end my note with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Thank you for the keynote speech yang berusaha Tuan Haji Muhammad Suhaimi Abdul Hamid, the CEO of Standard Chartered SADC Malaysia. We hope that all the viewers and participants have gained valuable knowledge from the speech, especially where sustainable development goals are concerned. Also discovered more about the services provided by Standard Chartered SADC Malaysia as an Islamic finance institution. Dear viewers, we have now reached the end of our opening ceremony for the 7th IABC 2022. On behalf of the organizer, we would like to apologize once again for any technical issues that occurred earlier, and we would like to thank all of you for your undivided support, and we hope that all the presenters will have a fruitful discussion throughout the 3 days. Before we end the ceremony, allow me to make 2 announcements. First, to the presenters, the parallel session will begin at 11 a.m. on WebEx. Please join the link provided, and the moderator on WebEx will assist you with the parallel sessions. 2, please scan the QR code that will be displayed shortly to fill in the attendance form for training hours. On that note, have a good day to all, and see you on the 10th of September for the closing ceremony. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and have a good day once again.